Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Now I know it's been a long time since we've been posting a video on here. You guys have been rewatching very old videos that I've been trying to keep uploaded so you guys know about my existence and that I'm still there. Well, today is a new video and we've got a lot of problems to sort out on many of the cars, including the M5 and including the E53. I'm not going to get into detail anymore. Today we're going to be focusing on a common failure part on the BMW E53, and this ends up happening to a lot of people on other cars. I'm not going to sit here talking about it. We're going to go out and I'm going to show you what the issue is, and I'm going to explain to you how it actually fails, and we're going to be replacing that part. I do have a second-hand part in. This part is very expensive for the BMW E53, and many people struggle to even find it, and they have to get it color matched and whatever else to the car, sometimes even the wires that are broken. But I'm going to go out and I'm going to show you what the E53 is actually doing, and we're going to go ahead and repair it.
What? Goddamn, get it down for you. When the blow up now, everybody's so unusual with it. Shit. But said times in his rhymes, cause his memories. We running through New York, so you.
So if you'll see here, guys, we're in the BMW E53 now. If I just turn the ignition on, you guys will probably see right there, check number plate lights. Now, this is a common problem on the BMW E53, and number plate light strip actually likes to fail where it's not built in to the actual trunk itself, and it's actually a separate piece. It ends up getting corroded from salt entering, and obviously where we had bad snow in the UK, there was a lot of salt on the roads, and it actually rotted all the number plate lighting system itself. So I need to make sure none of the wires are frayed or corroded, so we're going to be removing it. I do have a new part, but if the wire's stripped, I'm going to have to redo all the wiring as well. Now if we turn the ignition off, you'll see there saying to check number plate lights. Now if you look just here, this is the number plate strip itself. You'll see underneath it's held on by a few Torx bolts to release it, which is 1, 2, 3 and 4. We're going to go ahead and release them and pull this strip out. As you see, it usually got a rubber seal which protects it from any ingress. We ain't got the replacement for that, as it wasn't going to be here for a long time. It needs to be replaced because this car needs to have its number plate lights working, as I've been stopped already twice for them not working. Now I did have LEDs in them and I did buy new LEDs, but I think I'm going to replace them because they're very dirty. This all happened after I actually replaced them for LEDs, because there wasn't an issue until I actually replaced them. After I replaced them is when it started giving issues, and when the salt actually ended up entering, because these don't have a protective shield like a rubber piece around them to stop water getting in. So water got in from the rain and these end up stopping working, which end up corroding the connectors inside. So we're going to talk anymore. We're just going to go ahead and replace this whole strip up here, as you'll see. So as you'll see now, guys, we're going to go ahead and replace the number plate light itself, which is the whole trim. Now this is a common issue in the UK. Many people in the UK already know this. This does fail a lot here in the UK, and we do get new ones which are black, but I managed to find the exact same color, exact same part on eBay, which was second hand. It's been fully tested and it's fully working. Now obviously it's going to fail again. Nobody knows how long. Depends on the weather, depends on how much you actually clean the car as well. Now bearing in mind I left the salt on the car for 3 days without washing it, and that's why it ended up corroding the connectors. So it's best when you get dirt like this to get it straight off, so it doesn't end up sinking into the connectors and destroying them. Now as you see, the car is very dirty, and I apologise for that. This car needs to be washed, and it hasn't been washed yet, but it's going to get a good wash after we've done this. Now as I said, many people will think it's the fuse as well in the glove box, which this is fed from the LSZ module, which is the light control module, and it's a PWM signal that's actually given to the license plate lights, which is a pulse width modulation. So it's connected to the pins on the light module. There's not a separate fuse for it. If all your other lights are working but this ain't working, that means that it's the number plate strip itself. If other lights are blown, it could be a fuse, but I know 100% after owning many E53s, it's this strip right here. This is not the first time I've done it. This is going to probably be the 7th time I've changed this, and I've had to rewire it many times because people have tried to do it and messed up after it actually corroded all the wires. So we're going to go ahead and just replace it. So as you can see, guys, I'm going to use the impact gun just to remove all the bolts, and they do come out very easy. They're not tightened in very tight. You'll see another one up here. You'll see the other one right here. We'll release that one as well. Take this one out. And then there's the number plate strip coming straight out. You'll see it's falling. So as it's falling down, you just want to pull it, and as you see there, that's the connector, which the wires look actually fine. You just want to pull that out. This is the number plate unit hole, and this is what we're going to be replacing. And as you'll see there, it doesn't look in bad condition, but it's actually in bad condition when you think about it. What we're going to do is we're going to plug the second hand part up, and then we're going to check if it's actually working and see if it's actually this itself or the wiring behind here. So as you'll see there, that's the wiring, that's the plug, which is right there, and then everything looks okay on it. So I wouldn't say that needs rewiring. All the plugs look fine, nothing's broken, nothing's frayed. But you'll see here, this is the number plate strip. Now if you can see close up there, they're the LEDs that I installed into it. They don't look very corroded, they just look very dirty. Nothing looks actually wrong here either, but you know, the boot handle strip was still working, but we're going to go ahead and find out and plug the other one up and see if it actually powers on. Now if you'll see here, this is the same part as you see here, from the same color, and it's actually got normal bulbs in it, which I'm going to leave in because I want to see if they work. Now if you'll see, this is the same color part. I managed to actually source this. I got very, very lucky to find the exact same part for this car, which is a color match, as you'll see. So we're going to go ahead and just clip this in and leave it like that. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is just check and make sure the lights will work. So if you'll see there, guys, these are now fully working. I just turned the ignition straight away, the fault code was actually cleared. So that goes to show you it was the number plate strip at fault, which is what we thought. So we've got that rectified now. That was the actual fault. So if you're going around trying to replace your fuses, my best advice is don't, because it will not be a fuse. It will be this whole strip itself. Inside the pins corrode, which I'm going to show you in a minute because I need to take out these bulbs. We're going to put the LED ones back in. It is fully working, plugged it straight up, turned the ignition, and the lights are straight on. And you can see it fully working there. You saw we had to check number plate bulb. They weren't fully working at all, and it was not a fuse. So as I'm saying to you guys, if it does not work, it is a common issue and it won't be a fuse. So just make sure to actually replace this whole unit now. But as you see there, the trunk release works as well. So everything's fully working, same color. I'm going to go ahead and just bolt this back up. So as you see there, guys, we now installed little LED bulbs, and now what we're going to go ahead and do is just zip this all back up. And as I said to you, those don't go tight, so don't over tighten it. Just tight enough to make it sit. And then do this one. One's in. I'll put that one in. And then that's the tail light strip all finished and working. As you see there, both lights are working. They're just normal standard LED bulbs that I've installed, which are right here, which I had a few spare, so I've just put them in. And that's the number plate light strip complete. Okay guys, so as you've seen now, I've just shown you how to replace the number plate or license plate tail strip on the E53, which runs along the tailgate. Now, this is common on the E46 and E39 also, as they are separate from the actual trunk, which is not the case on the newer E60s, E90s. It's built into the trunk itself. BMW did it like this, and it caused people a lot of big issues with the license plate lights always going out, especially because they're connected to the light module and they're powered from that and not on a separate fuse. Majority of the time it will be that strip that's actually blown, and you can buy a new part for around £100 to £120. I'm not too sure how much they are, but I know they're expensive as it's a common failure item, and you will have to get it resprayed because they come in normal black. So if you are having a problem where your license plate lights ain't working, just be sure to actually check that on your actual car itself. And as it can be that strip that's not working, and it ain't easy to actually find that in your color for your car. I got very lucky and found it in the same color for my X5, but that's not always the case. You might not find a second-hand part and you might have to get it resprayed. I've had to do it many times where I've had to buy it in a normal black part and then go and get it resprayed. Then it doesn't match because the paint's newer from the old, and it's got to be buffed to make it actually look like it's old as well. So it just doesn't make sense. It's got to be matched. And it's a big job just for a little strip like that. But BMW knows it's a common problem. They know it's a common problem on the E46 as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and we are going to be back with a lot more videos. I've got a lot to do on the M5. We are going to be stripping that. We've got a lot to be doing in that. I want to get that car near perfect. As you guys know, majority of the jobs are done, but I'm just focusing on overhauling all the other little bits that haven't been done, i.e. the diff. We've got a charcoal canister. We've got bits on the engine coming up. We've got a lot of things I want to be doing on that car to make it actually perfect. And I've got even a bigger surprise for a lot of you guys who moaned about my M5, which is going to be coming up as well, which we are going to be doing and changing the M5. So stay tuned for that. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's BMW Dr. Dean here. And yes, I am back. And thank you very much and goodbye.